tuning in once again to another episode of the Goodrich Chronicles. I am your host, Anthony Goodrich. And today we're going to talk about this video that's circulating online where there are two young wrestlers having a wrestling match. Okay? The headlines on these videos, for the ones I've been seeing for the most part, takes a racial overtone. Okay? One headline said, Mom attacks black kid for beating son in wrestling match. And I'm like, okay, let me check this video out and see what's going on here. Because there's so many sporting events going on where the parents feel like they need to get involved in what's going on and attack people and this, that, and the other. But when you start putting racial overtones like, you know, the white mother attacking black kid to protect her son, that's a stretch, but I'm going to check it out. So when I saw this video, I had to look at it a few different times, right? And to me, it straight up looks like Mother Bear kicking in rather than something racial about it. You know what I'm saying? Now, everyone's at this wrestling match, and the mother's pretty close to where they are wrestling on the mat here, yeah? The son is being taken, okay? And the mother, which I'm looking real close, and I believe the mother sees what I see. And there's a referee. But from what I see, the referee can't see what's happening to her son, right? So from what I see, it looks like his arm is being contorted in a way where if it couldn't be broken, it could be injured pretty bad. And, you know, at that age, these kids are probably like 7, 8 years old. And at that age, you ain't got no business having no injuries from being involved in sports like that. You know what I'm saying? So I looked like 3 or 4 times at this video, and the first thing that came to mind was Mother Bear protecting her son, not the fact that her son is getting beat by a black boy. That's not what I saw. And I want you to look at this video and tell me what you see, because this is huge to me, especially where everybody is. When I say everybody, people that are posting these videos with the headlines trying to make it a racial thing, when I think it's just more of a mother protecting her baby. You know what I mean? And the referee not seeing the potential injury that can happen, right? So check out this video. Let me know what you think.
Hey, Jeffrey! Stay up early! Stay ready for the shot. Stop ahead.
We still need a representative from the following wrestling clubs: Clinton, Downriver Wrestling Club, Metro Detroit Region Affiliated, Motor City, Pontiac Huskies, Team Downhill. Always hosting most of the World Pro Tournament immediately.
Boss, secretary. Who's going? Let's see it. Let's see it. 3 points, baby. 3 points. 3 points. Keep it. Back up.
Karen gets upset because black kid is winning wrestling.
What did you see? Do you think this was racially backed? That, you know, and you know what? I bet you any amount of money that those two little boys are friends. I bet they get along very well. That's not the first time they met, I'm sure. And even if it was the first time they met, I'd be willing to bet you any amount of money at that age, hopefully, They have no idea of black or white and what's going on there, what people are trying to make this into. If the little white boy realizes that he's being taken by this black boy, I'm sure he's not thinking in his brain that he can't be beat by a black boy. He can't let this black boy beat him. Or, mommy, this black boy's beating me. No, I don't believe that for a second. Not at all. And I would be willing to bet that the mother is not racist either. No, she's just a protective mom. But on the other hand, I got to tell you, you know what? I was going to say, if you're a parent and your kids are in sports, let them play sports, let the referees do their job. But in this case, I think I probably would have done the same thing. I probably would have stepped in, because if you look at where the little boy's arm was contorted, the referee was behind. He couldn't see it. And I'm looking at that little white boy's legs. It looked like he was screaming in pain, flailing his legs. There's a lot of commotion going on, but to me, it seemed like that little boy was in pain. And I bet you her mother, his mother, heard him crying out for pain, from the pain, and the referee didn't stop it, because from his angle, there was no reason to. But from the camera view where you can see, that little boy's arm was contorted in a way where I'm sure it hurt. And quite naturally, the mother stepped in, regardless of the circumstances, regardless of the backlash, because you're not going to think about all that when you see your child being hurt by anyone, whether it's sports or playing at home. I'd be willing to bet you if it was her two sons playing at home, wrestling like that, and she saw it, she would pull her son off of him. It has nothing to do with about this boy being black. So let these kids be kids. Let them live their life. Let them do it. And people, all y'all that are out there throwing these videos up there with these racial overtones, unless one of them says the N-word, leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? Just let it be what it is. They just kids. They're trying to have fun. Just let them be. So I hope y'all have something to say about this, because I would love to hear it. But in the meantime and in between time, until the next time, Anthony Goodrich is signing off. But before I do, I have to say, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to spend a few minutes with me, and for that, I will always be grateful. So until then, see you in the next one.